Morning YouTubers, we're here at Bonkers Bank again. That's where we've just walked from, over there where cars are. We walked across the ditch, across a little bit of river. It's all flooded back there when it's high tide. And this river that comes down there and comes out here, goes all the way up, all the way around the back, floods all that back part. So we're here now till half tide down. And tide's still way out yet. Keefy boy there, looking to where he's going to go. Alfie's up there, and Glyn's there. Now, we'll see what happens. That's the state of play at the minute. It's 500-600 yards out. I'm going to fish into that deep hole there when it fills up. Alfie will be fishing into that one. Glenn will be fishing into that one. That one there. I'm going to fish into that one. And we'll see what happens. Well, yeah. It's a lovely morning. It says it's going to get to about 26, 28 degrees today, and I've got a bloody thermal suit on. Miles. It'll be coming off. Right. We'll get back to you when we get set up and started. Right, I've got all set up. We're just waiting for that damn tide now. We've got here about an hour and a half too early. It's still way out. But we've got the old rods out. The old Akios SS42 Procast 420 L-Razor. And I'm fishing a loop rig on the left rod, and I'm fishing a 2-hook clip down on the right rod, 2 8-ounce leads. I could use a 6, but I've got loads of 8s, so it's the 8-ounce rods, so I'm using 8s just to get out there. Right, we're going to see what the villains are doing. Old Glenn here, filming me walking up beach, telling everybody we're going to be fishing.
Ready to go. Catch you later.
Are you ready?
Hey?
Are you ready? You just want some water now.
I know, that's all we're waiting for, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we got here an hour too early. 6 o'clock was a bit early. We could have come at 8 and it was still, I don't know.
Yeah, tide's going to be about 10, isn't it?
Well, tide's 10:30 it said,
yeah.
but that's high tide at 10:30.
Yeah.
It's what is it, 6:30?
Yeah, 25 to 7 now.
25 to 7, and it's still way out there. Unless it turns around and thunders in, I don't know.
Wishful thinking.
Wishful, yeah. Yeah. That's Glenn anyway. He's one at Danglers. Other 2 villains are down there. And,
yeah.
Have a wander down and see him before we start, because once we start that'll be it, unless we get any decent fish on beach. Can you two get any further down beach?
Well, you know, you pick your spot right out there, like.
Well, I wanted to be in that hole before Alfie got it.
Yeah. I thought I'd give you a chance anyway.
Oh, I took the chance. I was off across that marshland like a fucking jackrabbit.
You ain't got a hook sharpener, are you?
No.
I left mine.
I buy sharp hooks, I don't sharpen.
Yeah, buy them already sharp.
Yeah. That's Keith. 3rd one at Danglers, and here's the other one, Alfie.
Hello there.
Over. Right. Oh, spectacular happens in the next hour, like we get some water to actually fish in, we'll come back to you.
Yeah.
Well, tide's coming in pretty fast, and well, not fast enough for me. I want it right up to the bottom of this bank in here where this black line is. But yeah, it is coming in nicely now. About another hour we should have some water.
Rushing in now, Ian.
Hey?
Rushing in now.
Yeah. You can see it running over that bank where that point is.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Right, we'll get back to you. Well, we're getting near at time now. The tide's coming right up. As you can see there, it's flooding in nicely now. About another half an hour, it should be on bottom of the banking, and then we can get on with some fishing, hopefully. The three wise men down there, all sat waiting. I'll show you. Hang on. Yep. Well, it was quite cold this morning. I put my big blue suit on that I always have on, and it got to 7 o'clock and I was absolutely wet through. Had to take it off. So it's one of them days. Like I say, about another half an hour and we should be ready to fish it. We'll get back to it, bye.
I'm going to give it a go. We've got a deeper shoal out there, straight in front of me, about 100 yards out, which is now will be about 3 foot deep. So we're going to give it a go.
Going to put a 2-hook clip down right in the middle of that pond. I would have been in, but everything's got tangled. Hang on a minute. That didn't go to plan there. Come on. That's it. I picked the rod up and it wrapped around the other one. That's it. Let's give it a little whack out there. Might be able to pick a decent flatty up before it comes in. Right, let's see where we can get this. That's not bad. That's about where the gully is. Little lob of about 70 yards. It was full even when the tide went out, so I'm hoping there's something laid in the bottom while it gets filled up a bit more decent. Right, let's have a look. Come on, frame yourself. And we're fishing. About time. Oh, let's have a sandwich. Oh, this is done with some nice ham and mustard.
Don't know what it is with this new GoPro I've got, but I can't see the rods as good as I can with my GoPro 9. I think that's on. Yeah. Just the glare on the back screen, I can't see. Sun's going out at the back of me. You're joking me. Look at the weed online. I hope we're not going to get plagued by weed. Just sticking out at water when the line's going into water, there's a great big clump of green weed on it. That stringy stuff. Right, we'll come back to you if it's not happening. Well, I've just done a bait change on the right hand side rod, and the amount of weed that's come off that is absolutely ridiculous. It's all there on the beach. Must have been, I don't know, 5 pound of it. And the other one's pulling down now. I bet that's full of weed as well. Oh, is that a knock? That's a knock, yeah? Go on, do it again. I think it might be on. That's 3 times it's knocked. Just let me put it down, Beach, see if it comes up. Somewhere there. I can't see if it's on. No, it's a mile away. That's unreal. It's a great big ball of weed, I think. Same as last time. Oh God. It's that green stuff. There we go. Oh, not good. That's the second one. Right. We'll bring you back when we get started. Well, I put 2 short casts in and they've not moved. So hopefully, where's the rod ends? There. So hopefully I've missed, I missed where the patch of weed is. But yeah, I must have £10 of weed on beach there in front of me where I pulled off them 3 lines that I put out. I fetched the left one in twice and the right one in once. And like a football of weed on line every time. So I put one out at 70 yards and I put one out about 60 yards, and up to now we've not had any pull downs or, you know, snags with weed hitting line. I'm hoping as we get up a bit further that this weed's going to go altogether. What worries me now is this tide's coming up that fast. We've still got another 2 hours to high tide, and it's just there in front of me. It's come up really quick. Last 2 hours it shot up that banking. It went from being 60 yards out to touching bottom at bank in about 15 minutes, and then it's come up there from bottom at bank to nearly to top in an hour. But according to timetable, high tide is 33 minutes past 10. And it's getting awfully close to the top of that bank. What time are we at? Let's have a look. It's 25 past 9. Pardon me. I'm chuffy now. David sent me a message. He couldn't come today because he broke his foot. Well, broke his ankle. He was doing a job. He does jobs around people's farms, and he was cutting some trees down. Tethered the ladder up, got his saw out, set it going, cut the branch off, turned the saw off, started to get down, and he fell off the damn ladder. Few bits and bobs broke his fall, but he hit the floor with a bang. His ankle went crack. Took him to hospital, and he's broke his ankle in 3 places. He's got 3 bones in his ankle, and he's broke all 3 of them. So he's laid up in bed. I keep sending him little videos on my phone, you know, that I keep taking on beach and taking piss, so he knows I'm only kidding. Oh dear, he's chomping at the bit to get out. So, he sent me a message now. I sent him a little video at Sea State and everything, and this weed we've got. thumbs up for that one. Oh dear. Yeah, this is bad, is this? Thought we'd have had a flatty now. I've got a flatty, well, it's not a flatty, it's a loop rig. It's got flatty hooks on it. So I'm fishing a loop rig on, I think it's the left one, and I've got a two-hook clip down on the right one. They've only got one hose on, so a decent sized flatty will take them. I've just noticed as well that left hand side rod, fifth eye from the top, has got no line going through it. The line passes it, but it don't go through the eye. I'm going to have to re-thread that when I fetch it in. I don't know, I've done that. But I have, so just unclip the lead and just pull it through and put it back through all five. Job done. Right, if anything happens, we'll come back to you. Well, this is a bit poor. I've just been talking to one of the lads on Facebook and he said it's been fishing well, but we've had one bite between four of us since 7:30 this morning when we were able to fish it because the tide was coming in then. It's now 11 o'clock and one bite between four of us. That was a decent pull down he had as well. Like a small bass or an hound. But when, oh, hang on, what's that? I've two rods there and only one of them's banging. It's a left-hand rod. Tide's going out. It's definitely dropped back a foot. He's not paying attention. I can't make my mind up whether that's a little rattle or whether it's just wind and tide pulling it. I really can't. There's only that one rod knocking now. Now, it's bugging me now. Let's hit it. Just move that down onto the beach just in case it is a fish, then you can see it coming up. Right, give me a minute. Well, it feels a bit heavy, but I don't think the breakaways have come off. Again. No, they haven't. Hey, God, for some reason, my shells, I'll rebend them and make them a bit less tight. That's what we've had to put up with, masses and masses of that. It's just a little bit now, but before that was covered in like, you know, 8-10 inches each side. It's been horrendous. It's starting to die off a bit now. Right, we'll get back to this. Alfie's just gone and landed one. He's the second one past me. Have you?
Little schoolie bass.
Oh, it's a bass. I thought it were a whiting.
No, little schoolie bass.
That's a nice little fish, that.
It is.
All right, bud. You want to bob him back?
Yeah.
Right, so they are about. He's casting half as far as me, he says, so I'm going to bring my next one in. See what happens. Right, we'll get back to it. We're going to call that a day. We're running out of water fast. Hang on a minute. That was right up to the beachhead here about half an hour ago. Now I've got no water at all in front of me. That's a puddle about 6 inch deep. Just been down and had a look at it. It's not even worth fishing it. So we're going to pack up and we're off home. So thanks for watching. Give us a like, share and subscribe. Leave a comment. It's all free, just helps the channel out. And I'd like to thank Russ One Man. Give me a shout out last week on his video, and I did quite well from it. I got 20 subscriptions from it. So thanks for that, Russell. So yeah, we'll call it a day from here and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.